there, and welcome back to another fiber laser experience. Well, actually today is going to be quite an exciting one, I think, because today we're going to be seeing what colours we can get into stainless steel. Now I've got some plates of stainless steel here. It's just, I think it's, I'll tell you exactly what it is now. Inches, it's 30 thou. Okay, so it's fairly substantial, and it's fairly slight brushed. You can see that. I've just actually cut these sort of rectangles out of a larger sheet and just dress the edges up, but that's all I've done to it. It's not coated with anything. So what we're going to do first is I've got my standard power and speed test CAD up, and we're going to put that into the stainless steel, the same as what we have done for steel and for aluminium, to see what result we get. And then after that, I'm going to show you something fairly spectacular that this type of fiber laser is not strictly supposed to do, but you can do it, and that is engrave on the surface of stainless steel in pretty well full color. So okay, let's get on. Okay, so we've red-lit that. Now I'll just square that up a little. I think that's going to be fine. So we're going to turn the laser source on, and let's see what we get. So I'm leaving this all in real time so you can see if I can keep it all in focus. And you can see it at a high powered rate there at the slowest speed. Those sparks that are coming off, that's the laser actually removing stainless steel, removing steel from the surface. It's actually magical to watch, isn't it? Okay, so the end result of that is there is some depth there, probably a thou or so, but I can feel the grid. It's very, very similar to what the result that we got in steel, actually. Of course, this is stainless steel. So we've got, what colours have we got? We've got a grey here, a cream, come into a white, then grey. Then it goes to like a browny colour and a bit of a goldy colour. Then deeper browns, and then gradually to, well, near black. So we've got quite an array of colours there. There's a couple of greys here too, by the look of it. And several other different colours in the mix here. But, you know, these colours are okay, and you can do a lot with those. But, like I say, the party trick of this one, really, and it's not supposed to do it, is full colour. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, now this is a test CAD with a hatch pattern that is very, very compact and close together, and we're going to use the full range of hertz that this fiber laser can produce. So here we go, and this is at normal focus for this standard 110mm lens. So here we go. I'm trying to get in as close as I can. Don't think I can get any closer than that. You can see they're fairly dark down in the lower levels. And as the frequency level goes up, you can see that maybe they will become lighter in colour. And when you got more light on it, it all looks like different shades of brown, really. So I'm just going to change the focus. What I'm going to actually do is I'm going to lift the focus up just 3mm. Okay, this is running at 2.5mm above now, and we're getting some really nice colours here. Got a well, like a black, I suppose. Move into like a browny gold. Then we're going into green. Several colours of green there, now gold. So this is 2.5mm, as near as I can judge here. Getting a bit of a blue there and a bit of a wishy-washy green. Okay, so we'll try it up a little bit further. Okay, so after many hours of testing, I've discovered that 2.5 millimeters focus above the material is giving me the best sort of color results. Although I'm not using the best material, and I've just found out why I'm getting different results for the same focus level, and that is because although I'm putting a weight on the material to hold it flat, you can see it's, I don't know whether you can see that, can you see the end? It tends to give a different result for the same focus in different areas. So what I did was these three, let me see, which three was it? That one, and that one are all the same focusing. That's 2.5 millimeters above. This one is 2 millimeters, and this one was 2 millimeters, but yet they gave only similar results. Oh, you can't see that one, can you? There you go. These two were 2 millimeters above, and you know, they are slightly different results, and that is because this warpage, and in areas it's a little streaky as well. The colours are a little streaky, and that is because to give a perfect unblemished colour, certainly with the blues that you can see here, it needs like a polished surface. This this type of finish on this stainless steel, I suppose you'd call it a brush finish. Whether there's particulates, I did clean these with a little bit of actually glass cleaner I used. So anything in the brush, should we say in the bottom of the brush marks here, it sort of, I suppose there's a bit of a chemical reaction there, because what you're actually doing is when the laser is going over the face of the material here, you are annealing the top 4 or 5 microns of the stainless steel, and it's turning the metal or making an oxide layer on top of the stainless steel, and which is giving these colors. Now, to say a MOPA laser is the only one that can do this, well, they're not actually strictly telling you the truth now, are they? And to, you know, a MOPA laser, 30-watt MOPA laser, same as this, is going to cost you another $2,000 more. That was some very interesting experimentation with this fiber laser. Later this week I'm actually going to try the same experiment, but with the 200mm lens in. See if there's any difference. Probably not much difference with it. There may be a different focal point. So roughly this particular Raycus 30-watt fiber laser with a 110mm focal lens, that's about 4 1/4 inches square working area. You need to focus, you know, take it out of focus about 2.5 millimeters above the surface of the material. And the problem I was getting was that, you know, the material you know, just it's bowed slightly because I mean I cut it out of a top of something, an old barbecue actually, and with the action of cutting it, you know, sort of warped it a little bit. I put a weight on it to try and keep it flat, but you know, if you say for example you're flat here, the front side was kicked up slightly, you know, because it's not only warped this way but it's warped that way as well. So ideally your material needs to be dead flat, and it does matter, especially when you're doing this you know, color etching or annealing actually. It's really important to you know, be exactly 2.5 millimeters throughout the entire area, not just one part of it. And again, although you can get a you know, a color anneal on brushed stainless steel, what I have found is that it needs to be absolutely really clean. I mean, I did wipe it over, but obviously not clean enough. It just gives that little bit of wishy-washiness in the colour. And I could see as it was, you know, as it was scanning, I could see a little, you know, little tiny bit of flame. It was burning something. I don't know what it was. So, so for the best results, it needs to be the, you know, the shiny type of stainless steel, not really the brush type, although you can get an effect on a brush type. You know, brush finish, that is. And it needs to be absolutely flat and absolutely clean. And I think it would give it a very good result. Anyway, thank you for joining me for this video, and I've learnt quite a bit because I've never actually done colour annealing. That's what this is. We are just heating up the surface, the top 4 or 5 microns of the stainless steel to an absolute temperature with the laser, which is giving us an absolute colour for a given temperature and scan width. So knowing that, you can, you know, pick the frequency, the scan width, you know, and the power. Although this has all been one power level, I'm going to try different power levels too. But this is all one power level at the moment, which is 30% output. So, you know, I'm going to play around with some of the figures and see if I can get a better result. But it's looking okay, and it's looking as though you know, I can really do something with it. The gold, you know, the white to gold to brown, relatively easy to get to in focus. A black, a jet black. Now that's what I'm going to try probably in maybe the next, or maybe a couple down the line. But you can actually get a real black, like it's painted black, you know. So that will be something that we're going to try. And that'll be very handy to be able to use for, you know, text, that sort of thing, even logos. So, thank you for joining me, and if you've liked the video, please like and subscribe. And if you really like what I'm doing, you could become a patron to the channel, because it's the patrons behind this channel that keep it operating, because there is no ad revenue as such anymore. So, thank you again for joining me, and bye for now.